Hello, Loafers! Mel and I are going to revisit No Man's Sky, which, God, it's probably been 2 or 3 years since we played, and so much has changed with this game. It is ridiculous. So I've created a multiplayer world, and I have invited Mel and... Hang on. She is messaging me, maybe? Ah! It's Riley. Hello, Riley. Yeah, so I've created a multiplayer creative world for No Man's Sky. And we are going to see what we can do here. Now, one thing I've noticed is that I don't have a lot... I could have swore with creative mode. Oops, hang on. Are you... Ah, okay. So I need a lot in order to make stuff here. I've got a bunch of carbon. God, if I could just aim, that would be cool. No, Nate is a very engaging and entertaining person, and having him do Fallout New Vegas? Hell yeah. No, I do enjoy Nate a fair amount. He's a good guy. I'm glad he became a loafer. And I'm glad that you're watching. And I was very late. I have this dream, and that dream is to turn my 2-car garage. And when I say 2-car garage, when I bought this house, the person that had it built, it's a prefab home, but he made the garage, and the garage was sized for larger trucks. So when I say a 2-car garage, I really mean you could fit two pickup trucks with lift kits very easily. It is incredibly tall. Not tall enough that you could actually, like, repurpose the second story and make it a living space, but it's pretty big. So I've been slowly working towards cleaning out the garage and making some changes to it so that a friend of mine whose father sadly has become too old to use the workshop that he had for woodworking, woodwork. He's given it all to his son, who is my best friend, and we are in the process of trying to modify the garage to accommodate this stuff so that we can get back to doing it. He and I both enjoy woodworking as well, so that's something that we're working towards. And what I was doing today was redoing some of the lighting in the garage. And like I said, I bought this house from somebody who... Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
I gotta recharge. Hey, how are ya?
Good. Just didn't want to interrupt your story. I'm listening. I'm
Oh.
listening.
Mining beam charge. Oh, we're charged. Okay, good. Where was I? Oh yeah, so he put in some overhead lighting, which is like the old, they're ancient, like from the mid 70s, late 70s, fluorescent tube lighting. And it's hanging from chains from a ceiling. And the ceiling in this garage, like I said, it's tall. It's at least 12 feet tall. Maybe 13. Lucky 13. So, like I said, there's plenty of room to get 2 pickup trucks that have lift kits on them. I mean, like very tall trucks in there. And so today, what I did, and when he did this lighting, he just took wiring and ran it, like drilled a hole through the drywall that he had in the ceiling of this thing, drilled a hole through, ran the cord through, and then wired it directly into the light fixtures that he has hanging from chains. So what I needed to do is, one, update the lighting. I wanted to get LED lighting, which is slightly more efficient with the energy. Since I plan on eventually doing a lot of, woodworking and stuff out there, want to, try to make sure I'm not creating a tremendous electrical bill in so doing. So I'm trying to find ways to save. But also, I wanted to have some brighter lighting in there. And what I did today is my buddy Rob, who has all this equipment that we'll eventually be putting in there, came to spot me on the ladder, because I had to go up into the ceiling, which, like I said, is 12 feet up, and, like, obviously turn off the power to the garage, cut the wires, and then cut holes in the drywall and attach boxes for electrical outlets. So I'm very grateful that I've lost about 45-50 pounds because I almost Winnie the Pooh'd myself twice up there in the ceiling. When I say Winnie the Pooh, there's a story where he goes to visit Rabbit, and he has a tremendous lunch with Rabbit and gets stuck going out of Rabbit's home, and he has to not eat and be stuck in there for a couple of days until he loses enough weight so that he can actually exit Rabbit's home. And yeah, I almost got myself stuck up there twice, and it was tremendously hot up there. Oh my god. And when I say that he built this garage, he actually built the trusses. That is the structure that holds up the roof, right? And it's not the classic width that you normally have between trusses. So I ended up having to twist myself this way and that to get to where these wires are. And I was shouting to Rob, I'm like, it's a shame I quit doing yoga. Because there were a couple of times where, like I said, I almost Winnie the Pooh'd myself and got stuck up there. But needless to say, I and it's kind of gross, but I sweat so much that I sweat through my mask. I was wearing a mask to make sure, because I'm up there with fiberglass.
Yeah, you don't want to breathe that quick.
I really don't want to breathe that in. So, but yeah, when I was done, I came down and I'm like, no wonder why it was getting hard to breathe up there. It's because my mask was completely soaked in water. I was trying to breathe through that. Yeah, it was hot up there and not easy to get to do to get to stuff to make it happen. So
I'm trying to figure out how to join your session. Let's see.
okay, hang on. I'm gonna look something up real quick.
So when I go in to put, it says available sessions, host new sessions, show my new No Man's Sky friend code, add No Man's Sky friend. And I add it in, and what it does is it takes me to your profile.
Okay.
Like your PS4 profile, which is just already kind of odd. And then, so it does that, and it kind of just looks like I'm viewing you, you know, like as just a person in general. And then when I go into overview, I can see you're playing, so I can see No Man's Sky, all the stuff.
If you select that, does it give you the join game option?
It does, but then it gives me an error.
Okay.
It says the target game intent type is not allowed. Please make sure that you have placed the param.json properly, and also make sure it's content. Which doesn't even read like grammatical English. Also make sure it's content. Not even it is content, but it's its own, like, possessive it's.
Okay, I want to see if I can get...